I want to add something about this all-knowing agent with the computer, because I've been thinking a lot about it since you first mentioned it, Lucas, in the chat. Had a couple of bad nights sleep. But, if we fast forward into the future and, we've been discussing a lot about, what is going to change. The models are going to get smarter. They're going to get cheaper, etc., etc. We all agree on all of these points. But let's look at, what are the things that are not going to change, right? One of those things is accountability, right? We're talking about these soft values that, us as technologists, we often overlook them, right? But the world is built on accountability. It's built on trust. It's built on managing risks between people and between companies, between governments, organizations, etc. The world is built like a net of those things. That's how things are run. I don't see that changing, and I don't see a model equipped with a computer changing that either. I don't think government will give up trust to this entity or companies. So there will always be other stakeholders, so to speak, human beings, companies, etc., in the loop. And so what is that really? If we translate it into our language, that's basically a network, right? So it's a network effect. And that is something the models can't touch. And we need to find ways of these two working together. So that's just one of the things that I see. And I don't see the model writing software overnight and overcoming that. In that case, we have the Skynet scenario again, right? So I think there's a lot of things to work on. And I think we have a responsibility to communicate that to other founders as well. Okay, we can tell them to give up on the vertical, stuff. We agree on that. We've deserved the right to say that, but there's still a lot of work to be done, right? And that's what we both are keeping busy with.
I think a good example is crypto. Crypto had this very libertarian aura when it first came out. It was peer-to-peer. I can send you money, you can send me money. It's perfect. There's no middlemen. Now crypto, everything is a middleman. You can't even touch crypto without a middleman. And there are hundreds of middlemen in between, right? You have the exchanges, you have, the wallets, you have all of that stuff. That's how it works, But if we were in the beginning of crypto and I would tell you that, dude, the only thing that will happen is that there will be 10 more stock exchanges out there. And you would be, no, crypto, the whole premise of crypto is that it's going to be this and that, and it's going to be, deregulate, blah, blah, blah. World doesn't work that way.
Replace the financial system.
Doesn't work like that. Now it's like tightly connected to the financial system, and because that's the way humans are. It's just the way humans are.
Everything... And we are bullish on both crypto and this whole AGI thing.
Yeah.
So we are not...
So to be students of history, like why did that happen in crypto?
Why did that happen in crypto? Trust. Trust is something that is very, very strong when it comes to humans. That is the reason why you have Coinbase. It is not that me and you can't actually transact crypto, because we can. It's very easy. But we don't do it. We go through a trusted third party to do it. That is, even though crypto in itself should be that trusted, like Bitcoin would be that trusted third party in reality. But we don't trust software. So what we do instead is that we have a human being set up a company, build software, and then we push the money there, and then we get super regulated by the government. That's what we do. That's what everything is about, And it makes the world work in the current system. Now, if the system would change, like radically change, in a way where it would be super decentralized, that might change as well, But currently, what we see in the world is not less regulation, it's more regulation. It's not becoming more decentralized. It's getting more centralized, even though we have technology. So I would even say that if you look at the technology curve and like how centralized the world has become, the more technology we have, the more centralized we become as human beings. And again, going back to sci-fi, all the sci-fi books, there's no countries. There's nothing. It's one central entity.